Like the Guru, I just seen Bel-Air season 2 episode 6, Let the Best Man Win, and dog. This was my favorite episode of all of the Bel-Air, season 1 and season 2. It really reminded me of my family, and there was a lot of stuff that I can relate to in this. Now, if this is your first time here, make sure you subscribe to the channel, check out the other content, and click that like button so they push the video. Now, even though it was a lot of stuff I can relate with, I gotta start with Hillary and this dude LaMarcus. Bruh, of course he trying to talk to Hillary. She bad, she successful, she got ambition, she'll make a great wife. I mean, she already can cook, you know that, right? So, family oriented, come from a good family. I mean, she got it. Of course he want her. Duh. And he literally told Will exactly what a lot of dudes do. So I know a lot of chicks that's watching this gonna go, dudes really do that? Yes. Girls be acting super like gullible, almost like they don't know what's up. Like, yeah, dudes do that. They play that friend role and then they finally, get in when they get in. They be rubbing you on your back one minute, the next minute they rubbing you on your thigh. You're like, hold on now, I didn't know we was. You're like, yeah, baby, yeah, this is what it is now. And I actually thought that Jeffrey was gonna show up at the end. When they start doing that Soul Train line, I said he gonna go get Hillary, and when he get Hillary, Jeffrey gonna walk in. Now he didn't walk in, he just sent the text, which I am so glad he ain't walk in, because if he'd have walked in, it would have been over. Like, he been trying to get space to himself, she been texting him, blowing him up, so he come over. If he would have came over and seen her dancing with this dude, that would have been the end of it. He probably would have went off and been with Ivy. Remember, I've been saying since we seen this dude LaMarcus that either LaMarcus gonna get with Ivy or Jeffrey gonna end up getting with Ivy. Somebody gonna get with Ivy, and it's gonna make Hillary very upset. No matter who it is, she gonna get upset. And also, I gotta admit, when I see shows, black shows, end with the Soul Train line, it's super repetitive. But every time I see it, I like it. I don't know what it is. It's super repetitive. The black movie, the black show go at the end. Come on, y'all. Let's hit the Soul Train line. They gonna do that. But I still like it. I don't know why. And shout out to the showrunners for making Uncle Phil family the way they is. Like, Uncle Phil black. Meek Mill say he rich. Uncle Phil black, man. And his family, they just reminded me of elements of my family so much. From the dominoes. Oh, man. We used to get it in the dominoes, to the spades, to everybody just sitting around, how they acting, their mannerisms, just how they are when they around each other. Remind me of my family so much. And I gotta admit, Ashley reminded me of myself from this aspect. How she was so interested in the older relatives. That's how I am for some reason. Like, when I get the older relatives around me, especially the oldest, I got an Uncle Bo, oldest person alive on my dad's side of the family. I literally sat him down and interviewed him. Like, yo, tell me about this, and how it was for you. When I get on my mom's side and talk to them, I asked them the same thing, my aunties and stuff. Yo, what was this like? What was that like? My uncle, what was that? I like getting it broke down and seeing how was the 60s? How was the 40s? How was, your time growing up? And they all love that. They all love it, and you do it respectfully, just like Ashley did. And it's dope, so I really related to her from that aspect. And of course, I related to the brothers. They were super competitive. Salute to Bill Bellamy. They had him come through and play that role, which was dope. We know him. Great actor, legend. Come on, that's how to be a player. Come on now. Legendary. So they had him come through, play that role. He did a great job. But how competitive they was, yeah, man. I could relate to that a lot. And then once they got alone, you see they confided in each other, and just shared how they felt about things. And that's how it's supposed to be. Everybody don't get to see that side, but when they got alone, they showed that side with each other and let each other know, hey, I'm your brother, you got me. And then you see they sons, when they got together, it was different, right? Remember when Kyle, this is Bill Bellamy character, Julius, this is his son. When he first walked in, it was more of the competitive thing when he seen Carlton. But when they got along, right before they played the games, they did the same thing where they talked about it, how they really felt with each other. And then, of course, Carlton let them win the flag football game and stuff. So all of that was just dope, brilliant. Great writing on behalf of the writing staff, too. And I also can't forget Uncle Phil mom and Viv. They little tit for tat they had going, and then by the end they laughing and they could relate to each other because Uncle Phil mom know, hey, Aunt Viv put in that work, behind the scenes to make all this come together. And usually the women do, man, with the organizing and all that. Come on, man. Let's just be real. That's what they do. You might could put it to, the man, we got vision and, oh yeah, we gonna da. But then that organizing part, yeah, put such and such here and then we gonna do this at that time. Then, come on, man. The women, they put all that together. That's why we great together, So all of this stuff was going on. I loved all of it. Now, other stuff was going on that we gonna see that's gonna play a role in the show as it go forward. One, of course, was Hillary and the dude LaMarcus. But then also Viv and Erica, I think her name Baker. This is the chick that Phil had dinner with. Of course, she want him. Best believe she want Uncle Phil, and Viv know it. You see what I'm saying? So she like, yo, what is going on with this? I love that they touched on that. That's going to be something that's going to continuously come up. And then also Jeffrey's son. Man, I don't know why exactly they just don't go see him. I mean, I kind of understand Jeffrey was saying he keeping them safe and all that. But it's so many years to pass. I mean, he 22 now. Ain't no telling, he might be coming over to the States here in a minute for school or something, for grad school or something, you know what I'm saying? Like, this dude 22 now, so go check him out, and Will didn't have his father for the most part, so, of course, he could relate to that aspect of it. And then, we didn't slowly start learning about Jeffrey and some of his trials and tribulations, too. And I hope that they bring his son and everything be good when they finally do come in contact. Because this is probably a character that they going to bring on, and a character that's going to come on every so now and then. Might not be like a main cast, but a person that'll come on every so now and then. Which I think Marlon, which was Will's dad, Uncle Phil's brother, Julius, Bill Bellamy, his character, and then his son character, Kyle, they all might be people that come back and forth and come on, and then we don't see them for a while, then they come back, and end up being characters that we really, really like. So I'm looking forward to that. And the last thing that really caught my eye before we get out of here gotta be when Uncle Phil sat down and had that convo with Carlton. Right after he had the convo with his brother, he went and sat down with his son and had a convo with him that gave him the confidence that he can go up against Will and win the Founders Award, which was dope, man. That's what you gotta do, not just with your kids, but with everybody. You never know how you can make a difference in somebody's life. You know what I'm saying? I always try to uplift people because I know I'm one of them dudes. So if I see somebody and I go, what's up, big dog? That make them feel good. You see what I'm saying? I see somebody, what's up, TT? What's up, Unc? That make them feel good. You could say little stuff that makes somebody feel good. And then sometimes you got to come through with the speech like Uncle Phil did for Carlton, man, which was dope. A bunch of different speeches throughout this episode. This is literally the best episode they ever had. If you feel like they had an episode better, let me know in the comments, because I don't. I think this was the best episode. And all the other ones was good, but this was the zenith. This was the apex, the peak. However you want to say it, man. It's Mac the Guru. Y'all let me know, what did y'all enjoy about this episode? And if it's other stuff or elements of Bel-Air that you want me to touch on, let me know in the comments, man. I'll make a video on it. And as always, man, if you're still here and you're not subscribed, subscribe to the channel. Check out the other content. We do Snowfall, the Power series, All American, a bunch of movie reviews, a bunch of reactions on the channel. So check it all out, man. Subscribe to the channel. Click that like button. And as always, man, y'all be easy. Be safe. Peace.